We're gonna be getting into the 80s next. It's gonna be cold next week.
80s isn't winter.
It's supposed to be the 80s now. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I talked to a guy from Tennessee today and it was 47.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Keep your
I'm
Tennessee
not ready
weather.
for 47.
Yeah. me
My
neither.
2 daughters came home from Alaska on October 2nd.
It's about.
They had been there all summer skiing.
Yeah.
And when they left, it was 34 for the high for the days, and they were like, we're so glad to come home.
Well, how you doing?
Awesome. You?
Good. I'm not hardly even a scar
Yeah.
for the what it was.
That'll teach you to stay out of the fight arena.
I know, they had to sew it up with stuff that, like, it was like twine, and it's like, why
probably
don't you
doesn't
just
even know
use
who I
regular,
am,
you
but I'll
know?
go ahead and
He
write
says,
it.
"Well,
I bet he
this is
does.
so, we sew
I bet he does
horses
know.
because I wanted to make sure I capped
So you
that
just
artery
start out
because it was
Gene,
like
huh?
spewing
Gene
out when
Robert.
he was doing it. Like,
He goes by both.
We're glad you're all right.
yeah, me too.
I know, mine didn't want to ride this morning.
Okay, this morning.
I'm awesome, how are you? Well, maybe not awesome.
I'm awesome. You can be awesome.
I didn't give her very much notice. She was running the show here, so.
That's all right.
That's the
I
way she
get-
likes it. She won't sleep if you tell her the day before.
Oh, it doesn't bother me a bit. But once
You're the one that told me.
I walked in here and the whole place was full. And they says, guess who's running the meeting? And it was a long meeting. We even had to pause, didn't we? Because everything was getting so bad, you know, and yeah, we took a break. And then after that, then they kind of notified me first.
Tell you whenever we know if you want to know, but I
Yeah,
remember you saying one time.
well, that was, yeah, but then I found out, yeah, I do.
Okay. Change our, 'cause we do and we talked
Oh,
about.
no, that's
letting
okay, I'm
you-
just listening.
I would wear my referee shirt.
Okay.
I was gonna wear my referee
And
shirt
this
in
is for
today. In
his
fact, I
wife,
have a
not
little
for him,
junior high
right?
football
Why
game.
is
that I
that
was
taken
Then you're gonna
to.
go right too?
Yeah, so I was like,
I mean, you can.
Oh,
bring it
okay.
up with his wife working there.
So on this, he owns all the land around it?
From his friends here.
On
We
Lake,
missed you today.
Stephen,
I think he'd like it.
on
Nice, just
Larson's
what-
there,
wasn't the
Layton's
same
there,
without you.
he owns all that land.
Oh, welcome.
So there shouldn't be anybody,
Please sign in, and then, do you
because
need
it said, I read that somewhere.
He owns everything to the right of it. He
Uh-huh.
doesn't own anything north of it. The place west of it is further on,
Yeah. I went down and looked at it.
click on the piece across the road.
Gotta go because it's on today.
Those dailies across the road.
So you must have been really busy there, lady. You've been, the last 2 months you've called in, huh?
Well, just the last time, and then the time before that, I think I was here, wasn't I? And then the time before that, I was in Michigan. Or maybe it was the second year.
He owns across the railroad track.
You know, that's what Al said. He says, you know, I thought that belonged to Daly's.
So this is the town
Yeah.
factory here.
So, well,
But this
what does he want to put there?
More storerooms, so we want to put more storage.
Boy, they should be set up pretty soon in Graham County, shouldn't they?
I don't know that he wants to put storeroom, but that's what this zoning would allow. He's building storerooms on the piece next to it. He's just going by where they're building storerooms. Do you think they're gonna do more storerooms, or I think he actually wants to just do RV parking. I don't know if he's just gonna,
But he runs.
but either way, it's storage. We'll let him, I think he is gonna be
There you go.
here and he's. I
told his wife to have him down?
think we can have him.
Yeah.
What he wants to do.
Are you familiar with it?
Rod?
Where it
Well,
is?
I probably met him, because I think I was doing that when we were.
I was over there and I thought, well, I better swing by and try to find that place. And the sign was actually still there. That was nice. Mhm.
I saw it, I was like, who's laziness? How you doing?
Hello.
How are y'all doing?
I changed seats with you. I think I'll always sit in the high chair.
The comfy chair. I just throw these out and don't even think about it.
Well, I just like that's where yours are at. The
The
high chair
only one
one
that
of
gives me any thought is where does the person in charge is.
Oh yeah, you know. It's for Jane, Robert, and his wife.
Yeah, I better let you get that.
His wife is real sick.
Yeah, then it covers up, I guess you could see right there.
You can move it around on the screen and it'll always put it.
So are you from Tennessee? You said you have.
No, I talked to, although my relatives are all in Tennessee, Kentucky.
I mean, they can see the.
No, I talked to a gentleman, we have over at the wastewater treatment plant, we have to call a guy over there now and then.
Oh, I just thought maybe you were from there. You got the beard.
Got the
that
beard,
ZZ
got the
that
orange
ZZ top,
Tennessee
and then-
color on,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that ZZ top thing going on there.
How you doing?
Good, how have you been?
Good to see you.
Good, better seeing you.
Ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
or somebody.
how's it going?
Good.
Like that new job?
Yeah, staying busy. Got a big weekend.
But you changed jobs.
Yeah, I'm the events liaison now for the city of Sanford.
What is that?
Remember Pam Frost position? Did you know Pam Frost? Basically, events coordinator for the city.
Oh,
You're a little bit busy.
Oh, a little bit.
I
Yeah,
like this
there- I
corner,
heard-
I like this corner, I'll have to sit there.
Yeah.
Do you have to organize everything like you're just doing the fall thing?
We're
I
doing
heard that on the radio.
Oktoberfest this Friday, and then Saturday is the Harvest Fest.
oh, really?
It'll be a good time.
It's a
You
nice
have to
looking
point this
hat.
at someone.
Thanks.
Yeah, let it be him.
Goes with the
He's like, I
job.
like this chair, but I don't like the microphone.
Is this something we deal with, or should that go to Steve? I mean,
Well,
she's
if
complaining
she wants to
about,
talk about this parcel, there's large trash, pile of trash on this parcel.
Not yet.
Okay, and then.
Well, this
Really
one
just
that's
wants
what
to
you're doing
Because I don't
today,
know
it's
what
like,
codes
that
meant, and
guy's,
when I got the letter,
except that
is he
RV there,
basically trying to
they've been
change
here
his
for a long
property
time, I've
to,
seen him out there welding
commercial?
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
I
thought, you
think
know,
he's trying to
so
put storage units
It's,
up.
that's what he's wanting, like, mixed
guess
where he can
part of
like do
that,
the welding.
He's already got.
I, no,
like,
I,
on the
I'm.
county
well,
tax.
Oh, yeah, he's got pretty much up
Steve
to my
says
property.
So he's
he thought
wanting
that was
to
gonna
go
put
the other
storage
way.
rooms.
Yeah.
It was-
He said he wants to steal all that
Oh,
storage
really?
units.
I believe.
That's on the other side.
So then his
That
other
one guy,
property, so then he's gonna
he's
own
on
this
that lot,
property
I
on this
got
side,
closure or something.
Right.
But
and that's already
whole
zoned
lot is
residential.
thing, there's not much of a road around there,
Yes, and
but.
he's wanting commercial.
Oh, I mean, I meant to say commercial.
Yeah.
It must be zoned already commercial.
You know,
because
in the
it's got all
minutes,
the storage
Yeah,
units.
he's got
they've
that one.
explained it a little
This is
bit
just
better,
going
and
on the
I
county
don't, we
side.
don't have a copy of the minutes.
So I would imagine that's a wait for him.
Hello, how you
You
doing?
said he's got it right up to your property.
Yeah, he's right behind mine.
About time to start picking it.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think.
About another month.
Well,
Oh, no, it'll be, people, well.
You're something else.
Oh, are they? Oh.
What's up, man? Hey, B.
Hey,
Doing good.
Doing well.
So
This
this,
hasn't been hailing this
this will
year.
happen
Beating it
after,
down like it's something.
Yeah, it was,
but she wants to speak
October, it was fair
to
weekend
this.
in 2016. Oh, okay.
stuff I never know.
Oh, I know what to do.
Everything.
So it's pretty busy.
How are you?
Yeah, pretty
I
nice.
bet it's
This is crazy.
And you're not out chasing donations.
No, yeah,
It's-
that's the easy part is I don't have to reach out to
It's
ask people for money.
insane.
Just like sponsorships,
there's so much going
helping
on.
out with the.
We hire 3 guys, more drivers, we lose 3 drivers.
But most of the
It's
time,
just
don't they
the
line up?
mind, the
you
aims,
know,
Yeah.
and
during
they're
the
paying
day?
people ridiculous,
Yeah.
30
So-
bucks an hour to go out there and stand
Let's see, we
around.
just finished
We can't
Southwest,
pay that much.
then we had the fair parade.
Mine for the
Then we
contractors or
have
for the
Fair
three
Friday,
quarter?
Harvest Fest Saturday, the flag Field of Honor on November 4th, then the Veterans Day Parade on the 11th,
Oh, wow.
and then Mary Main Street on the 24th. and
What
then
is it called?
Mary Main
They
Street.
called me old.
the day
Oh,
after-
Main Street, I thought you said Mary May, so what is
It's called,
it?
yeah, it's called Mary Main Street.
Oh, okay.
So Mary Main Street, lighting, tree lighting event, and then the
Yeah,
ninth
it's
is,
just, we're so
oh no, then the
busy,
second is
busy.
the Giving Machine opening ceremonies.
What?
The giving machine they had here on the.
Oh, yes, they did that. You go, it's
Oh,
like
I did too, I'm
a
sure.
big teller thing, and you choose who you want to give your donations to.
Was
To
it football,
local
basketball?
things, oh,
It's good, and well, I guess the people apply for it because I recognized all of them.
oh, really?
And I don't think I could go in and
So
say, well,
far
I need it for
behind, I
my.
never read the paper or anything anymore, because there's nothing there almost, but.
It's because
It's a
nobody
lot of
reads it.
advertising.
Yeah, the only thing is somebody posts something about an obituary or something online, and I'll go to that, because like, that's the only way you find out people died or whatever. But it sounds like a fun job. What did you do before?
I ran the Boys and Girls Club. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
running down there.
He did good too.
And you're a lot
He
younger
took
than
it all
allow.
place, he really did.
Last.
It is now the time and place for the planning and zoning meeting for the month.
Hey, you know what, if you're scraping the.
We do have a quorum. And has everybody had a chance to read the minutes from last month?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your pleasure? Is-
I make a motion, we accept the minutes as they stand.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept the minutes as printed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I want to thank you guys for coming and taking time out of your day, and especially you guys. Unfinished business, there's none. We do have a new business, a new order to look at today, and let me get to my thing here. I got the wrong page. No, that's the right page. It's different. That's REZ 88823, 2 acres. A request was made to rezone from the current A zone, that's a general, to a CM, that's commercial manufacturing, in order to match his connected acreage within Thatcher Town limits with similar zoning. The requester is Lance Layton. The property is south of the homes and businesses along the south side of Highway 70, west of Ray Lane. The property is bordered on the western boundary by Fertizona. The southern border is the railroad track. The eastern border within the town of Thatcher is a C2 highway, commercial property, and MU, that's a mixed use with newly built storage units owned by the requester. And Steve, are you going to address that first?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I know about it. Lance came in and indicated that he wishes to put RV storage to the west of where he's building permanent building storage. And I don't know if he's gonna put a roof up to make it shaded storage or not. But he did say currently doesn't plan to build more of what he's building there, the small storage sheds out there, but to do RV storage. I don't know if it's like an open lot or if it's gonna be, like I say, if it's gonna be shaded or what. Giving him this zoning would allow him to extend his site-built storages out there if he did want to. So I was hoping he'd be here this morning. We had asked him to in case you had questions, but I don't see him and it's time. So that's what he asked for. It looks pretty straightforward and simple. But if you have questions, I'll try and answer them.
Does anyone have any questions of Steve? Okay.
So,
Come on up here
I'm
and
sorry, I haven't called you yet.
if you want to, I'll let her talk and
You can come back.
that's up, yeah.
Okay, this is Nisha Spitzer, and she wanted to come and speak. She did do the form this morning, that's why it's not in your packet. So you do need to come up and you need to state your name
State your name and address and then go ahead and say what you want to say.
Oh, thank you. Hello, my name is Nisha Spitzer, and my address is 4137 West US Highway 70 in Thatcher. So I am actually on the map there. I would be on the right-hand corner, right there, yes. So that is my property, and then my neighbor's property right next to me to the left. There is, and I don't have any problem with the commercial, him zoning commercial or building back there, because I feel like either way, people are building back there. As much as I would love to keep the view of the mountain, I know people are gonna build back there. As long as it's not gonna change my zoning, because my zoning is commercial as well, and I would like to eventually start some kind of business. So as long as it doesn't change mine. But I had a couple questions because, do you mind if I point to the map closer? Oh, yeah, that.
This button right here.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So approximately, my question is, this road coming in, I don't know who owns this road, but I would like access to this road to be able to access the back of my property. Because I know this owner right here, he uses this road to access the back of his property. I would eventually like to make it to where I can drive through my property, so I didn't know if I would be able to do that. Another question is, right here is my property, and right here is my neighbor's property, but there is a huge pile of trash right here, and it is not my pile of trash. It has been there for years, and it just keeps getting bigger. And to me, what it looks like is, I don't know if it's a farmer or somebody has pushed this trash over here with a blade or something, but there's a huge pile of trash there. And I don't know who's responsible for that trash. Like I said, it's not my trash, and it's been there for years, and it just keeps getting bigger over the years. So that pile of trash is it's pretty much right here in the middle between mine and my neighbor's property. I've never thrown trash back there. Whenever I throw trash from my yard, I take it to the dump. So I'm not sure who's responsible for that. And so I was wondering that. So yeah, basically my questions is can I access this road to be able to access my property, and who will be responsible for that pile of trash?
And I can try to answer that for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The road is the property of the applicant, Mr. Layton, and he could give you an easement on that. He may actually have that open to where you can get in and out of there and he won't care, but you probably should ask him for an easement, and it probably whoever's down here at the end may have one already. He may not care, he may care, I don't know, but he can give you that easement, and he also will be the one who'll need to clean up that trash. If this is given to them, we will be doing inspections on whatever he does in there, and we will see that the trash gets cleaned up. So, I mean, he'll end up in court if he doesn't. So I think both of those things can be satisfied. I would guess that during his construction of whatever he does back there, he'll want to clean it up so that people can drive right there. Gives him better room.
So would I have to contact him somehow for the easement?
Yes.
I don't use the road yet, but so I would just need to get with him.
Yes, you'd need to get with him.
How would I go about getting permission?
Click on that mark and click on property records. That's his P.O. box right there. Yeah, you could write him a letter.
P.O. Box 60.
Yes. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you
Yeah.
very, very much.
Did he answer your questions?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Has anybody on the commission got any questions for anyone?
No, just to be clear, we don't have anything to do with easements. What easements are on it or not
No.
on it. You know, to do storage, he will be putting up likely perimeter fence. Don't know where that will land either.
Possibly, yeah. He may fence it off, and you may have to
may have to make a deal with him to get access and or a gate, I don't know, but.
Is that gonna be his only entryway to the property? I mean, he doesn't intend to build another entrance for the storage.
From what I understand, the property that's south of where he's currently building, the way it's zoned, it's multi-use, isn't that what it said? Somebody said
Yeah, the one in Thatcher's multi.
said that he has plans drawn up for some fourplexes to go in some of that stuff south of there, some apartment buildings. But it won't be in that north third of the property.
Is that the same, so that's farther back you're talking about, for the fourplexes?
That would be down in here, closer to the railroad tracks. It may only be in this leveled off part here. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that plan. I just heard that it exists. And that Thatcher's already signed on to it.
So has anybody got any questions? Any answers? Are you ready to discuss it? Is there any further discussion? Nope. Then I'm gonna call for the question. Does anyone want to make the motion?
I'll make a motion to give it a favorable recommendation.
A second?
It's been moved and seconded that we'll send a favorable recommendation to the Board of Supervisors. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Is there anything else you need to tell us, Steve?
There are no items to be set up, correct? So there will not be a next month meeting unless you guys want to set one up to meet with the lawyer and ask questions or discuss something. If you guys have some stuff that you want to learn or want to, I mean, you could tell us and we could put a meeting together, but there's not any items to be heard. We may have to have it to set up the following month's meeting anyway, so you may end up having to have a meeting, but there's nothing to be heard. Previous board actions, all the parcels out there on Concho and 191 for that climate-controlled storage, that was approved with the stipulation that if at any point manufacturing happens on that property, it has to be inside of a building, not out in the open. That's the stipulation that the board put on it. Then on the 3 pieces of property north of Watson Lane, I think, Mark, you suggested a stipulation on there that they decided was exactly opposite of what the zoning allowed. So they did not put that stipulation on. They said CM zone specifically allows manufacturing. We can't say you can have manufacturing zone and then you can't manufacture there. So they talked about putting that same stipulation that it had to be inside a building and then didn't go there. But they did put a stipulation on that they do have to pay for a traffic study or have a traffic study done because ingress egress is kind of iffy in that area based on the curves and the change in elevation, so the sight distance. So that's everything as far as I know that's gone to the board that you guys talked about.
Is there anything else to come before this meeting? Then we will adjourn. I will tell you.
You do need to do a call to the public just in case.
Okay, I did.
Well, no, I mean, and on the agenda, it's now.
Is there anybody in the public that would like to speak? or have anything to be brought before this commission today.
Yeah, that would be anything that's not on the agenda.
You will on November the 6th, this will come before the Board of Supervisors, and we're just recommending this today. It's them that makes that decision. And so it's always important to be there, like they do change things.
No, your notice had both dates and times on it, so that November 6th is at 8 o'clock rather than at 9 o'clock, though. Yes.
Okay, if there's nothing else to be brought to this meeting, then I adjourn.
Thank you all for showing up. Appreciate having a full board up there, and thank you for your comments to Gene Robert, whatever you put in your
No. It'd probably
card.
scare us all to death.
That was quick, painless, and easy.
Thank you, Steve. I know.
See you guys when I see you. Bye.
See you later. How you guys? Good. Can't complain. I think it's too much. I hear that. I realize there's no end to it. You'll have a good day. You'll have a good day.
Well, big guy, what's happening?
No, tell me, you're the one who seems to know everything.
I took 2 weeks off without coming. Had a ball, didn't care anything, but.
2 weeks in a row.
It was the first time in 8 years.
Hey, guys.
Left my son to do the battle, and I was just still down, and I got back, and.
When did you get back?
It was that first hunt 2 weeks ago. So I
You got back in time to make the big pull.
Yeah, but I let him handle it. I'm trying to. Show a little bit, not freak out, but I drive in the yard and I'm like, the pressure looks different. And I look at it, shit, we don't have any material. They sold everything while I was gone. It didn't make anything. I was like, yeah. I had to put my foot down, say, stop whatever you're doing, call all the customers and tell them, no, they were hauling it off as fast as we were making it. And I was like, okay, no, stop. So we stopped and got the hell away from us, but, we kind of.
Sorry, maybe that's why your order got canceled Friday.
No, my cancel got canceled because of the foreign.
We're dealing with the Great Hanes and wine, and they just think they can.
No, it worked out great for me.
The one at the airport.
Oh.
It worked out great for me, but I won't pour it.
That floor, yeah, and we got used plumbing floor,
Yeah.
and we're doing floors out there. They just think they can run, it was funny, because they're gonna run roughshod, well, we're gonna move our port and do this and that. I said, no, because you were on the schedule, you changed the schedule, and unless you wanna bump the other guy at the mine, which I don't think the mine's gonna go for it, we ain't moving.
Yeah, we might get a break.
Exactly.
And we just can't.
Thank you, Kay.
We can't keep people, we think we hire 3 more and we lose 3, you know, idiot, one got a DUI, 2 went to go sit over at the mine. We finally have enough equipment to really get after it, and we just can't get. I got the 2 new guys who drive all the way from Woodstock. Really? Yeah, we kept raising our rates, that worked till like, I don't know, 23, 24 bucks an hour. The mine's paying 30, but Ames is, so we can't pay 30, you know what I'm saying? Because if we pay 30, everybody's concrete town